Sanatana Goswami is asking, why happiness and distress and heaven and hell, why it hits me with such force? Wonderful example Mahaprabhu gives. He says, aisa kuch nahi hai. It's not like that. He says, really? He says, look, olden days, they would take a big bamboo, long bamboo, and the prisoner would be tied like this, like a T. This hand tied to the bamboo going from behind, this hand tied here. And there are ropes. And then the king's minister, he gives a signal. So he's slowly lowered. The prisoner is lowered in a lake or a body of water. So he goes down. And after 20 seconds, imagine if you don't have practice for half a minute or whatever, and then when you're pulled outside, bliss, I can breathe. What happiness. Since getting up in the morning, how many times have you taken a breath? You say, I don't count that. But taking a breath, was it happy? He said, no, it was like normal. What's the happiness in that? Ask that person who was dunked in the river, and now that he's brought up, he feels such happiness, I can breathe. Mahaprabhu says heaven, hell is like that. Sometimes you are lowered, that means you are miserable. For a brief respite, for a brief recess, you are brought up and you feel, I made it. Green card, visa, H1B, or a flat here, 3 BHK, Mhada lottery, or all the kinds of things. Anything happens and you feel, मैं तो सांप बन गया. I have become big. Now this, मैं तो ये बन गया or whatever, continues up to Indralok. It's not just a particular locality of Mumbai city or your neighbor, or everybody is under the same impression. Like we greet each other. How are you? Fine, no problem. I didn't ask your problems. I just asked, how are you? Why you mention problems? But doesn't everybody we feel? See, problems, like you're going evening time, twilight, the shadows become longer. So when you see the back of one problem, you say, good riddance, that problem is over. And then as you're walking, you see the head, just the shadow, like a man, there's a light from behind and the tall shadow on the street. So round the corner, you see the shadow coming of the next problem. And you know that after some time, the shadow will come longer and identify the same person. Obi piche gaya. You go after that. You go beyond that. There is another one. Seems like it's a whole video game, that one gone, the next coming up. You see in these video games how these villains keep on coming again and again. They are programmed. It's not like it is a problem with your particular game. You may run out of bullets, but the program will not run out of villains or monsters or whatever shape, form they come. So, Mahaprabhu is telling Sanatana Goswami, don't try to be happy between two problems. Happiness has to be unending. And that's why everybody in this world says, unending, pure happiness doesn't exist. Don't try to find out. Don't be foolish. Be like the rest of us. Compromise. Why you have to be different? You may say, what do you mean? This human form of life is meant to be different. Some of the many famous stories which we come across are there in these conversations. Mahaprabhu tells a story of a man going to an astrologer called Sarvagya, know-it-all, Mr. Know-it-all. And Sarvagya tells this person, you are trying to find a treasure and you are having difficulty finding it. Don't try to go to the southern side of your courtyard. The treasure is right there in your courtyard. Don't go to the southern side. There is a wasp, there is an insect which will sting you. Don't go to the western side. There is a yaksha who might kill you. Don't go to the northern side. There is a python which may gobble you. Now, it is not just figurative terms, there is a deeper meaning behind it. Southern side is rituals. In rituals, you always feel like I just am being told about a particular mantra. It has to be chanted only at this particular time. Then you have to look in a particular direction, and you can't even get up for drinking water or passing water or no conversation. Conversation means gone. And sincerely, for the first time I'm realizing this Mahamantra is much better. No hard and fast rules. Tatrarbita niyamita smare na kala. And of course, these other mantras are not bad or something, but just like a particular goddess, you have to have the red flowers, wear a yellow sari, and not eat this and not eat that and only eat this. Why? So these rituals are like that wasps. You get that sting. On the western side is a yaksha. Yakshas are known for guarding treasures. But for those who come for treasure hunting, they kill them. Northern side is yoga, becoming one. This becoming one is a very popular concept in India. I remember when we were giving our Marathi text for translation, the text says, in this way, one can gain shelter at the lotus feet of the Lord. Even it is so clear, gaining shelter at the lotus feet. And that lady is saying, so he becomes one, right? I said, where is this one? Of course, Prabhupada said, why only one? We can become greater. Yashoda Mai trying to bind Krishna, the devotees, Harir Bhakta Vashyata. Hari is Bhakta Vashya. He gladly comes in the control of his pure devotees. So there is no fun in just being one. You can actually become more, provided there is pure love. And then, of course, some of the most technical things are mentioned by Mahaprabhu. How great Krishna is. The various